Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Solomon. That is a great pick-out. And he's in on goal! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've really been impressed with the diminutive Argentine Valentin Barco. When I first saw him, I was kind of wondering exactly what he was trying to do, but the more you watch of him, he's all out attack. He just wants to get on the front foot. He's highly adventurous. He's a risk taker. He doesn't mind taking on something that may appear a little too big for him, but he'll have a go at it. And I think that's in his nature. That's in the Argentine culture. And he's bringing it to England, and he's going to go on and thrive if he carries on in such fashion.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Elustondo cuts out the pass. Zakaria. And it's Barella. Now it's Bob. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side is really...
Can he finish? Goal! Braga! And it's Braga who take the lead. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Zakaria deals with that comfortably. Guendouzi. Kante did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Conte. Solomon. Lefebvre. Now he's off and running. So what can they make of this? Looking for the run. And he's onside. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Barella tries to play it. Decent chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Solomon! And that was very necessary. He's missed, but not by that far. It's their second corner of the game. That's travelling a long way. And now they can spring out of defence. Guendouzi. Lefebvre. Now it's Kubo. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Zakaria. And it's Conte. Approaching the half-hour mark.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gay. And it's Otamendi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Kubo. Guendouzi. It's a pretty loose pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
And he was quick to react. Lefebvre. Guendouzi. To Gay. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Zakaria. Elustombo. Kusanov promptly onto that, and that is that. Nice sequence of passes, this. Sporting Braga are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lefebvre. Barco kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And he's worked it through. It's a promising position. The ball goes in. Oh, smashing header! He scored! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Manchester United grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every...
Shoots! And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Not the most accurate pass. And that has been cleared. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barella.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now, can they get him away? Great chance! In he goes again! Goal! Braga! And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Sporting Braga go into the lead. Lefebvre. That's a lovely pass. Bob. Zakaria. Baku. And this is Marmoush. And Marmoush! That was superb goalkeeping.
Marmoush actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Goes forward. Oh, can he get onto this?
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And it's Kubo. He's on it, can he get away? Zakaria gets good distance on it. Oh, this is a great position. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ekitike! Off the post! Barella played out to the left flank. Tries to pass it through. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Kubo, and here's the chance to counter. Kubo. Marmoush looking to add to his goal. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nice interception, well timed. Elustondo. Great vision. Bob is in a really good position out wide. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Conte. Now it's Bob. The pass has gone astray. Good read, needed to be. Lefebvre. Played out to the right. And that is as far as they're going to go. That is good alertness. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substituição para o Braga. Número 27.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 11.
It's just beyond his reach.
Número 9.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Número 18. Número 10.
Can he get on the end of this?
Número 8.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Shot a goal! And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances.
Tries a shot! Goal! Braga! And they've got their lead back. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Sporting Braga get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Chance, surely! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Kante goes on a run down the left wing. And this is Gnabry.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicked it back promptly. And this is Gnabry. And he'll shoot here! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
That has not gone well. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Desperate defending required here. Pedro hurtling down that right flank. And there's green grass ahead of him. Lo Celso. And that will be it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Sporting Braga can always take